Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 2nd, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far. Everybody has a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather. Cut the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about this major storm system here across the central U.S., stretching from Texas to the Ohio River Valley through the Tennessee River Valley. You can see the dark shades of convection in that system here from Arkansas all the way up into Indiana and Illinois, stretching over into Tennessee and Kentucky. This is where the main action of the severe weather will occur tonight, and then we got several severe weather events coming up all the way through day 5 at least, maybe even day 6 later on. So we will continue to talk about that in tonight's video. But you can see there's some more activity up across the Pennsylvania and New York State area, across southeast Canada, South Canada, through the Great Lakes region, back into Minnesota. Got another storm system here back over in the portion of the Four Corners region, across Utah and Nevada, also Arizona, and also Colorado, New Mexico, and also Montana. You can see some activity also in the Eastern Pacific, more activity also down in the Eastern Pacific as well, just east of the Hawaiian Chain Islands. And also we got some activity across South America as well. And you can see some activity also in the North Tropical Atlantic. Elsewhere it looks pretty quiet at this time. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got a little bit of freezing rain and mixed precipitation from Maine to Vermont to New Hampshire. Then we got some shower activity from Massachusetts down to Rhode Island, Connecticut, and northern New York State. From central New York State southward all the way to Delaware, D.C., all the way back to Texas, also back into New Mexico, all the way to Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio region. Also got some thunderstorms and showers in the northern Georgia area, upstate South Carolina, and western North Carolina region as well. The severe weather from Texas all the way to the Pennsylvania, D.C., Delaware, Maryland, and also West Virginia, Kentucky, and Tennessee region. Even some flash flooding and heavy rain expected from Texas all the way to portions of Ohio in that vicinity as well. You even got some shower activity across South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and portions of Iowa. Then we got more mixed precipitation in portions of Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, Arizona, Nevada, portions of California, eastern Washington and northeastern Oregon State, and Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and North and South Dakota regions, right on the Canadian-U.S. border. Also, you got a pocket of heavy snow over portions of northern Montana as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright, here's a look at your Friday forecast. You can see we got thunderstorms and showers from New York State to West Virginia and Virginia, to portions of Mississippi, Louisiana, to Texas, all the way north to portions of Iowa, and also Kansas and Nebraska and Wyoming and Michigan region as well, and also around the Lake Superior, Lake Huron area of southeast Canada. Then we got severe thunderstorm, severe possibilities stretching from Texas all the way into portions of Illinois. The flash flood continues from Texas all the way into Indiana and Illinois, portions of Kentucky and Tennessee, Missouri and Arkansas and Oklahoma regions as well. Pockets of heavy snow over portions of Colorado. Also, you got mixed precipitation through New Mexico, Arizona, Utah to Colorado, to areas of North Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South and North Dakota, Montana, and Wyoming regions as well. And a little bit of shower activity along the southern areas of Arizona, northern Mexico, and also western Texas, also into southern portions of New Mexico as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, now let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. We've got a lot of tornado warning going on from up here from Indiana to Illinois to Missouri, all the way to portions of Arkansas, even northwestern Louisiana, eastern Texas, southwestern Arkansas. You got one county there in Tennessee. You got numerous thunderstorm warnings also in effect in this area as well, from Tennessee back up to Indiana, Illinois, all the way back down to Texas once again. Wind advisory from Texas to Louisiana to Mississippi, Alabama, also into portions of Tennessee, Kentucky, up to Indiana and Ohio, Illinois, and also Iowa region as well. Also in the New York State, and also portions of Vermont as well. Got some winter weather advisory for northern New York State, stretching through New Hampshire, Vermont, and also into areas of Maine. And then we got winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings over here in portions of Wisconsin, Minnesota, South and North Dakota. More over here in portions of Montana, Wyoming, and also portions of Utah and also Colorado. Red flag warning for portions of Texas, southern New Mexico, southeastern Colorado. Special weather statements for New Mexico. Even got some freeze warnings in effect for Utah, Northern California, and frost advisories there as well. Alright, and got some coastal flood warnings also in effect for areas of Wynn County in Texas, across Louisiana, over toward Mississippi, coastal areas as well. Special weather statement for Georgia, northern North Carolina, and southwestern Virginia. Alright, small craft advisory, gale warning from Maine all the way down to around the Rhode Island and eastern Virginia region, South Florida, Florida Keys, then again from southern Alabama to southeast Texas, then again from southern California up to Oregon State, southern Hawaii and Chain Island as well, and also around the Alaska region. Inland areas, we got some winter weather advisories, southwestern area, winter weather advisories, and winter storm warnings, or winter storm watches, excuse me. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center overview. We're going to show you this for tonight, since there's a very active weather pattern going on across portions of the area. This is the radar loop and the current marginal, slight, enhanced, moderate, and even high risk for severe weather. There's the tornado watches stretching from Texas all the way to Indiana and also Illinois region. There's the shower activity. Even got some snow mixed in across South Canada. More snow over in portions of North and South Dakota and Minnesota. Even got some scattered showers and storms across Georgia and South Carolina as well. More activity over portions of Arizona up to Idaho, and also portions of Montana and Wyoming region. A little bit along coastal areas of Washington State. A little bit in California as well. Here's the current convective outlook. You can see there's that what I was talking about, marginal risk from Texas to Michigan, portion of southwestern New York State. There's the slight risk, moderate risk, high risk for very dangerous severe weather outbreak. Alright, here is the major severe weather outbreak is forecasted today or tonight. A tornado outbreak is expected this afternoon into early tonight from parts of the lower Mississippi Valley into the mid-south and lower Ohio Valley. Numerous tornadoes along with multiple EF3 plus tornadoes appear likely. In addition, tornadoes, significant severe wind gusts, and large hail to very large hail will be possible across the board across a broad area, from the North Texas northeastward through the southern Great Lakes region. For information, you can click on that link there and it'll go you to the public weather information outlook there. Excuse me. Alright, current watches are in effect. There it is from eastern Texas, Louisiana, all the way up into Illinois, Indiana. Current MDS discussions, pretty much the same ones from Illinois back down to northern Louisiana. Maybe issuing a new tornado watch here for portions of Kentucky and Tennessee. But I would not be surprised they may issue more further north in the Ohio area and maybe even West Virginia. Alright, storm report. We had 5 tornado reports so far. Expect more to occur. 1 occurred in areas of Arkansas. The other 4 occurred in Missouri. Wind report, we had 44 of them, and 2 of them were large. We had 1 in South Georgia. The rest of them pretty much in Illinois, 1 in Indiana. Looked like 1 in portion of Ohio, Missouri, Arkansas, and also maybe even in western Tennessee and northern areas of Mississippi. Hail report, we had 140 reports of them so far, with 13. Expect more to occur. You can see most of them took place in Ohio, western Pennsylvania, also western Tennessee, northern Mississippi, 1 there in northern Alabama, 1 in Texas, 1 in Oklahoma, and a few in portions of Arkansas and Missouri. Alright, fire weather. We're going to take a look at that real quick. We still got some elevated fire risk for portions of Colorado to Texas to Oklahoma to New Mexico and southeastern areas of Arizona. Critical fire weather concern for western Texas, also southern New Mexico regions as well. Alright, now let's move on to day number 2, and then we'll work our way through the remainder of the forecast. Alright, you can see we got general thunderstorm from Spokane, Washington to Flagstaff to Los Angeles to Colby and McCook area. Then again from San Antonio, Corpus Christi, as far north as Portland, Maine. You can see this is for day 2. This will be your Thursday. From Midland, Texas, all the way to New York City. Marginal risk, Abilene, all the way to Baltimore and Washington, D.C. area. Like I said last night, they would add an enhanced risk, and they did, just like I was thinking, for portions of eastern Texas through Little Rock, Arkansas, to Memphis and Jackson, Tennessee, and Nashville, Tennessee. You're not completely out of the woods. This here could edge a little further to the northeast, so Bowling Green, you could be in that as well. Alright, let's take a look at the tornado probability. It should look like this. From Waco to Pennsylvania, Philadelphia region, Baltimore and Washington, D.C. area, 2%. Waco to Bowling Green, Kentucky, and Nashville, 5%. Around the Little Rock, Arkansas, that's in northeastern Texas, there's that 10% chance for maybe a tornado to spin up, likely in that area there for your Thursday. Alright. Okay, here is the damage and winds outlook here from Midlands, Texas, all the way to New York City. 5% from Abilene to Baltimore and Washington, D.C. Large hail looks like this. Excuse me. My allergies are acting up, and that's why I'm keep coughing. Alright. But anyway, from Midlands, Texas, all the way to Sacramento and Scranton, Pennsylvania. 15% from Abilene all the way to Charleston, West Virginia. 30% around the Little Rock to Jackson and Memphis, Tennessee area. And then the yellow slashed area from east of Midlands all the way to just northeast of Jackson, Mississippi. That's where the large hail could occur as well. Excuse me. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. Alrighty, here is day 3. There's general thunderstorm from San Diego, California to Tulsa, Oklahoma to Denver, Colorado. Then we got from Brownsville, Texas, Corpus Christi to Portland, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to Washington, D.C. to Richmond, Virginia. Then we got another slight risk from San Antonio to Evansville, Indiana. They added another enhanced risk for day 3 over Little Rock, Arkansas. The probability looked like this: 5, 15, and 30% respectively. Alright, let's take a look at day 4. We got another severe weather outbreak day for day 4. Alright, here is day 4. There's a slight risk from around the northeast of Houston all the way up to Cincinnati, Ohio once again. Another enhanced risk will be added again in the forecast from Shreveport to Lupkins to Jackson, Greenville, and Memphis areas once again for day number 4. Now day number 5 looks like this. A slight risk that has been added from Tallahassee to Dalton to Columbus to Atlanta, southwestern portions of South Carolina around the Savannah River area, around Aiken, maybe far northeast is Orangeburg, South Carolina. You could be included. Also portions of upstate South Carolina around Anderson, you may be included as well. Alright, let's take a look at day 4. This is what day 4 looks like once again. There's that slight risk, enhanced risk for day 4. Day 5 looks like this here. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you tell your friends, family, neighbors, whoever wants to join the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel. Send them over my way. Love to have them. Also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Make sure you subscribe if you have not, and we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful Wednesday evening, folks. Take care and enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.